Hey everybody, it's me, Sung1, and today we're going to be opening up another Zenpop box. Thank you, Zenpop, for sending this. Let's see what kind of ramen we got. Here's a Sapporo miso corn butter ramen. Corn and butter are great together. That sounds pretty good. We're off to a good start. I like butter. I like corn. Miso is pretty good. Miso and butter I've had before, and as a combination, it's very tasty, so I'm looking forward to that. Here is Mentai Tonkatsu Ramen. Mentai, ooh, spicy cod roe. I like spicy cod roe a lot. I've never had it in a dried ramen version. I think that'll be very interesting. So I guess it's mentai powder. I like tonkatsu soup. I like spicy cod roe. Will I like it in ramen? I don't know. If it's good, I think this will be really good. Here's some sauce yakisoba. Yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward. Just kind of yakisoba with a sweet sauce. I love me some yakisoba. Always down for some yakisoba. Here's some beef sukiyaki udon. Sukiyaki is kind of hot pot. And so I guess this has real meat. Probably. Very interesting. Beef stuff. It usually depends on the quality usually is kind of, could be hit or miss. But if this is good, if it tastes like hot pot, I'm down. Here's some chashu ramen. This one has pork, slices of pork, with a soy sauce shoyu soup. Man, a lot of meat ones. I have no problem with that, if they're good. They look very circular. Circular discs of pork. Well, I'm always down to try it. Bring on the meats. Here's some, Fujiko Tororo soba. Fujiko Tororo is shaved kombu, which is like a seaweed, made from vinegared kelp. Or yeah, kelp, I guess. And this soba contains that healthy food. Okay. I like kelp. Soba is usually pretty tasty. All of these are sounding pretty good so far. Like, so far, except for maybe the yakisoba, there isn't like a boring sounding flavor. And yakisoba is just good in general. Here's some vegetable chili tomato. This kind of flavor has kind of been hit or miss for me. It looks like this one has a lot more vegetables than normal. That can also be hit or miss, but I'm curious. Here's some low-carb beef consomme noodles. Beef consomme, how fancy. Low-carb noodles. I don't care about low carbs and low calories, so we'll see how this is. I'm a little skeptical. And finally, here's chuka soba. This is chicken-based shoyu soup with garlic and ginger, with bamboo shoot and pork. Okay. Sounds pretty standard. Have I had chicken-based shoyu? I don't know. Maybe this might be the first time. Let's cook one of these up. Let's do the vegetable chili tomato. I've had chili tomato before. If this one has a lot of vegetables, let's see how it tastes. Alright, it smells very tomatoey. But let's see how it tastes. There's a little bit of a pepperiness to it, I suppose. Tomato? Yeah, there's a little bit of that too. Noodles are very standard cup noodle. Pretty unremarkable in that regard. But the soup is actually pretty good. Let's try some of these veggies. Like it said, there are actually a lot of vegetables in here, and they're pretty sweet and tender, considering they were dried. Yeah, pretty solid. Honestly, instead of like a tomato soup, this reminds me of more like a minestrone almost. Which you think that wouldn't work with ramen, but it tastes pretty good. Let's try the broth. Yeah, it's very much like minestrone, but like almost like a tomatoey minestrone. So it's not super sweet, but it's got a good kind of savory, tomatoey, vegetable-y, vegetal flavor. Is there a lot of spice? Absolutely not. It's pretty tame, but the flavor's pretty good. Here you can see how it looks. It even kind of looks like minestrone in terms of the color and little specks here. And as you can see, there's still quite a few vegetables floating around in there. Overall, pretty tasty little cup, especially for a cup noodle. My standards for cup noodles are always pretty low, and so when they surpass them like this, I'm like, nice. Anyway, if you want to get your own Zenpop, you can use the link below. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time.